Friends, just think, humans need to come forward to help in the future because their timeline was attacked by very dangerous alien creatures. But can we humans find a solution to this? This is still a mystery of the story. At the beginning, some tools fall from the sky, one of them being Soldier, whose name was Daniel. He couldn't understand anything at all, and now all the soldiers fall to the ground, but he was quite scared of the place. There was chaos all around, but how did this happen? We'll have to find out 2 days ago when we see Daniel, who was a normal human. Daniel was a biologist, but he hadn't found a job yet, so he used to teach children in a college. Daniel finds solace with his wife and a very beautiful beauty. Daniel had applied for the military forces, but a few days later, seeing his resume and degree, he was rejected. Daniel was completely distraught about what to do next, and now to relieve tension, Daniel sits with his daughter to watch a football match. But then a huge portal opens in the stadium from which many soldiers start coming out. They were being led by a captain who was asking for help from everyone. In fact, all these soldiers had come from 2018 along with Goyen, who was telling that a white space line creator has attacked and now all the alliances have taken control. That's why now the whole planet and its team were asking for help from present-time humans to go to their timeline and help fight the alien creator. When these things were known to the people of the 20-21, every country started preparing their military to give their contribution. New people were being added to the military, and similarly, Daniel is also made a part of the military. Daniel was told that he would go to the future for both of them. However, Daniel didn't want to do this, but now the military started forcing everyone. They had put a badge on Daniel's hand so that they could teleport him to the future. With the help of the badge, they can also track Daniel's story now. Daniel comes home and tells his wife about all this. Daniel's wife was very angry because she didn't want Daniel to go into this dangerous war. But Daniel shows his wife the badge on his hand, which the military can use to locate him. Daniel's wife tells him to somehow get rid of this badge. To do this, Daniel goes to his father, but Daniel and his father didn't have a very good relationship, so Daniel never found solace with his father. Daniel tells his father about this badge, and his father says he will remove the badge, but now something is clicking between the two old buttons. A start is made, which makes Daniel angry, and now he has no other option but to be a part of the war. Before going to war, Daniel meets his wife for the last time and hugs her. After this, Daniel goes with the other soldiers who are going to the future using the time machine. Different types of training were also started for all these people, including Daniel. Daniel performs the best in training, but one day the soldiers return because many creatures attacked their headquarters. So now Daniel and many others are sent to the forest to help. Everyone was put in the teleportation machine and was sent to the future by making a call. And now Daniel, along with the other soldiers, descends from the sky. This is the same scene that was shown to us at the beginning of the story. Daniel arrives in 2014, and the entire area had been destroyed. Seeing the performance, Daniel was made the head of this entire mission. So, Daniel heads towards the building where some officers had been trapped. Some hours later, after searching, Daniel and his team find the hard drive they were looking for. But suddenly, they are attacked by alien creatures. While all soldiers were attacking them, these alien creatures were so big that they were finishing many soldiers in one go. So now Daniel was told to destroy the entire building. Soldiers placed bombs at different places, and Daniel, along with the remaining child soldiers, was taken out. Then the entire building was blasted, killing all the alien creatures present there. But Daniel also loses many of his team members in the attack. He faints suddenly, and when he opens his eyes, he finds himself in a military base. Only 3 people survive the attack, and when Daniel approaches a soldier named Jack, he tells Daniel that he's here for the 3rd time. Daniel was quite surprised to hear this. Then Jack reveals that he has cancer, and instead of lying on a hospital bed, he'd rather give his life for the country. Now Daniel is happy to continue the mission with Jack. Suddenly, Daniel is shocked to see a woman named Colonel because she is none other than Daniel's daughter, meaning Daniel's daughter will become Colonel in the future. This news makes Daniel extremely happy. Daniel wanted to embrace his daughter, but she rebuffs him because he's just a soldier here, and for now, he should focus only on his duty. Daniel doesn't like his daughter's behavior, but he brushes it off and focuses on the mission after summoning her with a few words. His daughter informs him that they have located the place where the queen of the alien creatures resides, and if they manage to capture or kill the queen, they might develop a formula to eliminate all the creatures. So, Daniel heads there with his daughter and some other soldiers. When they reach their targeted position, Colonel instructs Daniel to stay there. Now, Daniel's daughter, along with the other soldiers, goes to capture the queen. They had even managed to trap the queen of the creatures in a cage, but due to her loud screams, many more creatures start attacking them. While the other soldiers keep firing continuously, their quantity is too much and they overpower them. Daniel, determined to help his daughter no matter what, rushes to Colonel's side. A military helicopter takes away the queen of the creatures, but the rest of the creatures go berserk. Daniel continuously fires at them with the help of a tank to stall them for a while. Eventually, they manage to stop them to some extent, and now both of them were on a beach away from the chaos. After getting out, Daniel asks his daughter why she's behaving this way. Then his daughter tells him that she's very angry with him because his father left them when he went to war. Since then, she has hated him. These discussions about the past lead them both to their headquarters, where they will find some solace. Denial's daughter was researching the bodies with her entire team, so they could find out how these creatures were created and what their method of destruction was. After hours of hard work, Denial's daughter had prepared the serum that could potentially kill these creatures. However, the quantity of serum was very low, and they didn't have enough resources. Therefore, Denial's daughter promised her father that she would return with a sample of the antidote to their present time, where they could use resources to make a significant amount of antidote. And now, Denial was ready to do this too. One day, suddenly, the queen of those creatures regained consciousness, and now she began to scream loudly, alarming a very large alien creature of the same species. They were there and they attacked the military headquarters. Denial tried to get his daughter out of there, but in the midst of all this chaos, Denial's daughter was badly injured. She kept urging her father to leave her in this situation, but Denial could never leave his daughter like this. But now, Denial's daughter had deliberately activated the teleportation timer, so that Denial could directly return to his own time, i.e. the 20 to 20. However, perhaps he couldn't save his daughter from the future. Denial now began to request everyone to return to the future, but now the teleportation machine was completely broken, meaning no one could go to the future anymore. Denial felt very disappointed with this, but Denial went to his present-day daughter, who was lying next to him, embracing her. Along with that, Denial had already informed his wife about the whole story of the Saris. His daughter would become a colonel in the future, which made Denial very happy. Denial went to Jack, who was sitting once in the future time. He had kept a claw of a creature with him. Denial had gone to his laboratory with this claw because he needed to do some research and testing on it. After some testing, they all found out that this creature was artificially made. But these sorry things were bothering Denial unnecessarily. When these sorry matters were being discussed, Denial's student was telling him that many years ago, a lot of lava came out on an island, but when the entire place got buried under snow, all the animals living in Ireland got buried under the snow. So perhaps the aliens had come many years ago, and they got buried under the snow. Another possibility was that when pollution increased significantly in 2014, all the aliens came out due to the melting of snow. This explanation seemed correct to Denial and the rest of the people. Therefore, they kept using the military's advanced satellite to locate snowy places with some spots inside. After a lot of research, they finally found a place. So now Denial went to his father to get some help. Because his father had many fighting helicopters and planes, Denial requested his father to save his granddaughter's life. So now Denial's father became ready immediately to help. Now he took his advanced helicopter and his team to the snowy area. After coming near the snowy area, they planted many bombs on the ground, causing the entire snow to collapse. After a while of digging, they found an alien spaceship there, which might have come here many years ago. Denial went inside the spaceship with his entire team and saw that all the aliens were sitting in the hibernation chamber. Therefore, Denial immediately starts the antidote in the chamber of the creature. This was the same antidote that his daughter had made in the future, meaning Denial had generated many samples of the antidote here. He was continuously killing the rest of the creatures, But as soon as they realized the danger, all the creature's queen was taken out, who started attacking all the soldiers continuously. All the soldiers also turned back, but the bullets of their creature's queen have no effect on her, and now she is continuously killing all the soldiers. She tells all the soldiers to leave from there because Jack knew that they didn't have many days left. So Jack stops fighting with the creature alone. Jack and his father had come out of the snowy area, but now they were being followed by that creature or its dangerous queen. Although there was a war on the queen with all the antidotes, she was still moving suddenly. Denial kept attacking the creature continuously, but he was always coming for the creature's queen. Then Denial's father attacks the creature to save Denial. Distracting the creature, Denial's father was going to treat the creature. Denial's father was ready to save his son's life, so he did not move from there. As soon as the creature attacks Denial's father, Denial immediately jumps on the creature and injects a lot of the antidote quantity into its body with an injector. After the creature's queen is quite injured and after such a big fight, Denial falls asleep on the snow with his father. Due to these sorry things, Denial's mother's hatred towards his father was over. After the mission was completed, Denial goes home with his father, and he is very happy to meet his daughter. In fact, Denial and his father had finished off those creatures in the present time, meaning they would never be able to attack in the future, and now Denial's daughter would never go to the future. Now Denial had also accepted his father. Denial now knew what he should not do. With this, our story ends here.